Hello and welcome to another episode of Peeps. In this episode we're going to be getting crosses on all the sides and on the top face itself. At the minute your cube should be looking like this, with the bottom face done and 2 layers from each side done. If it's not looking like that, click any of the buttons around and we'll take you to one of the previous lessons where we'll get you looking like that. But without further ado, let's get this lesson done. Right, so what we need to do now is we need to look on the top layer for any orange pieces that form an L shape, a horizontal line or a cross. But you can see that on this cube none of them shapes are formed. So what we need to do is we need to just pick a random side, so we can use any side, and do the algorithm front, right, up, right prime, up prime, front prime. And now you can see that we kind of have an backwards L in the top corner. So we get that in the top left corner, and we do the same algorithm, front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. And now we have the horizontal line. So we get the line horizontal of the side facing us, so we do it from this side, or we can do it from this side, but we can't do it from this side, or this side, because that would mean it was vertical. But that would mean it was vertical. So we get the line horizontal, and we do the algorithm front, right, up, right prime, up prime, and front prime. Now you can see we have a cross on the top layer. So that is this done with. If you started with a cross, then you won't need to do this step. Or if you start with a horizontal line, then you'll need to skip the first few steps and just do it once. Right, so now what we need to do is we need to be looking around to find some crosses on the sides. But as you can see, I've only got one, and we need to find 2. So we can turn this top layer as many times as we want. So we have 1 cross here and 1 cross here, which is convenient. So what we need to do is we need to get these 2 crosses. So one is on the opposite side and one is to the right side. And then we need to do the algorithm right, up, right prime, up, right, 2U, right prime. And then you can see if you just turn it once, then you have crosses on all the sides. But if you weren't as convenient as I was to have 2 crosses right next to each other, you might have 2 that are opposite each other, in which case you would do the same algorithm but have 1 facing you and 1 on the opposite side. But if you didn't have any 2 crosses at all, then you would just randomly pick a side and do the same algorithm until you had either 2 opposite or 2 next to each other. And then hopefully if you follow that, you'll have crosses on all the sides and the top. So congratulations on getting crosses on every single side of the Rubik's Cube. If it's not looking like that right now, just take it back to some previous part of the lesson and hopefully I can help you with it in there. But if it's looking nothing like that, just click one of the lessons around and I'll take you back to solving a step that you're at. Right, so thank you very much, and in the next lesson we're going to be getting in these last few corner pieces and solving the Rubik's Cube. I'll see you over there.